Hey tubers, it's me again, Ben, back in my man cave in Toms River, New Jersey. I just got home from work a little while ago, but I wanted to get this video in. It's been a few weeks since I did a video. Some of you will probably thanking me for that, but I'm going to kind of make this video several things in one, trying to kill several birds with one stone, so to speak. First thing, I ordered some stuff online from two places for the first time. So I got me, the first place, I got me some kayak bass fishing swag. This is a hat, KBF. I'll wear it later. I don't want to mess up my hair. It doesn't look this good that often, but I got this hat. It's a nice hat. Flex fit. It's a small medium. And I usually take a large, so I don't know, it might be a little tight, but maybe it'll stretch. But I like the logo, so I bought it. I can wear it fishing. I also got a t-shirt, kayak bass fishing t-shirt. Those of you who don't know who kayak bass fishing is, his name is Chad Hoover. He's a big-time fisherman. He mostly fishes from a kayak, so he's becoming one of my new favorite YouTube guys. Because I can relate. I mean, I watch these other guys, Flair, sometimes, John B., AP Bassin, Lunkers TV, those guys, and they all have boats. So, I mean, they've got some good tips and that sort of thing, except I fish from a kayak, so it's a little different. Sometimes it might be easier because you're right on the water. You pull the fish and there it is. When you're on a boat, you either have to flip it up or reach in the water and grab it. So in that way, it might be easier to fish from a kayak, but you don't have as much room on a kayak as you do in a boat. And so you gotta take what you need, and that's it. And depending on the size of your fish, the little ones are easy, but one of these days when I catch a big one, I hope to learn how difficult it is to land a big fish in a kayak. So this is my kayak bass fishing t-shirt. This is the front, and this is the back. I'm liking it. I like the material. So there you go. There's a shirt and hat. I got a kayak bass fishing sticker for either the back of my Escape or the kayak, one or the other. I haven't decided which. The last thing in the kayak bass fishing swag box is a larger decal. So maybe I'll put the smaller one on the Escape and put this one on the kayak. It's backwards. That's how it goes. Kayak bass fishing. So the second place that I'm going to unbox, I have not bought anything from there yet. This is the first time. Is Tackle Warehouse. There's no, I guess it doesn't really say Tackle Warehouse on this box anywhere, so I can't. There you go, Tackle Warehouse. There's the invoice. So I guess I'll use the invoice as in your box. Although I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find them. But let's see if I can get. Yeah, I got the first thing on the top is a live target, yellow perch. 4.5 inch medium slow swim bait. It's got a natural profile, factory rigged, debris shield, and oscillating tail. So I can't wait to use this. I know I keep saying Winding River Park because I know there's perch in there, and it's my local puddle. But I will use this somewhere else. Because a lot of the lakes in New Jersey have perch in them, so I thought this looked very realistic. So if you want to match the hatch, you gotta fish something that looks good. So this is my first item. This was it was $8.99. Second item. I got a couple of trailers. They're from a company called Cool Baits. Cool Baits Lure Company. I got one of them is black and clear silver flake, which is this one, and the other one's white and clear silver flake, and they're 3 1/4 inch. I don't have many trailers. I have swim baits that I've been using for trailers, but I don't really fish like a true jig that often that I would need a trailer on. So I have a bunch of them. I just haven't really fished them. So now I've got trailers. Now I can fish them. So there's that. And they were $4.99 each. A couple times back on some of my older videos, you may have remembered me, if you've watched my older videos, you may remember me talking about a company called Lake Fork Lures. I got it was a really small one. It was like a magic shad, but it was really tiny. I used it on my ultralight, and for me, I was killing the fish on it. I mean, I was getting pickerel, I was getting small bass. I think I might have even caught a perch on them, but I was catching fish left and right with that particular bait on my ultralight. So I figured I'd get more, and I actually got some that were bigger, and they also have different other types of baits. So I figured I'd try them out. Let me find them. Okay, I got 3 of these. These are Lake Fork frogs. I got a green pumpkin, a killer craw, and a watermelon red pearl. So I got to figure out which is which here. This is the watermelon red pearl. You can see it's and they're totally impregnated with garlic and salt. I haven't opened the bags yet. I can smell the garlic. But if you can see it, they're like a green with a white and like a reddish tint. I should take one out, but then my hands are gonna smell like garlic. Now the whole room's gonna smell like garlic. But these are pretty cool. I don't fish frogs that often. The first bass that I caught was on a frog, but I haven't really fished frogs since because I haven't had much success with them since. So these are pretty cool. Looks like a frog. And I bought the hooks to put on them too. I'll show you them in a while. So that's the watermelon red pearl. This one is the I don't know which one this is. This must be the green pumpkin. Where's the other one? No. This one is the killer craw. It's got like craw colors. Smells like garlic too. It's just like a brownish tint with red and green sparkles in it. So that must be the yeah, that's the killer craw. It says right on the package. So there you go for that. And then the last of them is the green pumpkin. And they're green pumpkin. These are slimy. These are real slimy. So they feel like frogs. I need something to wipe my hand on after that. Okay, next on the list, I bought 4 of these. I told you about the one I put on my ultralight. It was called a magic shad, like a baby magic shad. Well, these are huge magic shad. These are the same, except they're much bigger. These are some of these are 3 1/2, some are 4 1/2. They're huge. These are the 3 1/2. They're like twice the size of the ones that I used on my ultralight. And the 2 3 1/2s are baby bass, which would be this one, and watermelon red pearl, which would be this one. So there you have it. I'm not going to take them out. These are the 4 1/2 ones, and I believe they're the same. Here's your watermelon red pearl, and here's your baby bass. But you can see the segments. It's big time segmented. It's got like 2 segments in the middle, and then the tails. It really gives it a good swimming action. I love these baits. And I figure if I have success with the small ones, then why can't I catch bigger fish with the bigger ones? So, okay, the next couple items are what I'm going to use on those frogs. They're frog hooks. This is called this is from Owner, one of my new favorite companies. It's a twist lock Toad Double. And there's 2 of them in the pack. It's the double hook that goes over the frog. I'll take the hook out. I hope these fit those frogs. You can see it's double. I have not done this. I've used frogs with this type of hook on it, but they come like that. So I have not physically rigged one myself. So this is going to be interesting. And I got some Gamakatsu double hook also. The owner ones are, what size are they? 5/0. So they're heavy duty. And the Gamakatsu ones are 3/0. And there's 3 of those. So I bought these specifically for using with the Lake Fork frogs. Okay, next it's a t-shirt. So I got me 2 t-shirts. This is from, I didn't open it yet. It says it's a Bassaholics Splash t-shirt. So I guess Bassaholics is a club or something. This is a really cool shirt, so that's why I bought it. I like it. And the back says Addicted Trophy Hunters. So this is a cool t-shirt. It's heavy duty. And I love the artwork on it. So I saw that and I said I had to get it. So we can add that to the pile. Next is JJ's Magic. I've bought some JJ's Magic before. Haven't had any luck with it. I think I overdid it with it. This is clear. So I can just put a little bit on the tip and not really go nuts with it. The other two, I have the magenta. Yeah, I guess it's magenta. It's like it looks like methylate, if you know what that is. And I have the chartreuse one. Well, now I've got clear, so I'm going to try that just to give them a little. It's heavy on the garlic, so that's what I'm going to say about that. And we got a Gamakatsu sticker. This is either for the kayak or the Escape. I'll probably put this on the kayak. So this is a 7-inch vinyl decal. What's this? Oh, I bought a couple more tungsten sinkers. These are from Strike King. These are 1/2 ounce. So I'm going to start fishing the tungsten more often. Did I say they were 1/2 ounce? Yeah, they're 1/2 ounce. So add that to the sinker collection. And I'm supposed to have gotten a Free Tackle Warehouse sticker. Well, they seem to have forgotten it because it's not in here. The only thing left is the return sticker. So I'm going to have to write them and remind them they owe me a sticker. So that's the unboxing of that. I don't think I need these anymore. Next, before I go over my goals, I just wanted to say a couple of brief things about our. We did end up taking that trip to Rising Sun Lake.
Hey tubers, it's me again, Ben.
On a frigid Saturday. It was 45 degrees, but it felt more like 35. The water was 39 degrees. But Jake and Daniel and I, Jake and Daniel from Macho Yak TV, and I, we went and we did some fishing. I think between the 3 of us, we got 1 bite, maybe, might have been a weed. But we had fun. Jake talked me into coming down the other end of the lake, and we went for a little hike. I didn't film any of that. I left all my cameras were almost dead by then. I left all my cameras and my phones in the car. In the kayak. So I didn't get any footage of it. They brought their GoPros, so they took a lot of video. But I don't know if they're going to put it up or not. If they do, I'll link to it. They did some treasure hunting. We walked through the swamps and through the trails, and we made it out to the road, and we tried fishing. There was a little drainage area under a bridge on Rising Sun Boulevard or whatever it is, and we tried fishing that, but we didn't catch anything, didn't see anything, lost a couple baits. And then I trekked back to my kayak because they were exploring, and I just wanted to get back on the lake and try some more fishing. And I did and I'll put some clips up. I did get some pretty good casting in with my baitcaster. I got some good practice with that, so I'm really happy with the new reels. That's one of the main reasons I went, was that. And I also went with Jake over to Winding River Park last weekend, end of last week, and did some more practicing with my, not expecting to catch anything, and we didn't. With my bait casters, I got some good. I did find out that the weights that I have on them are too heavy for the line, because I snapped. I gave them some good heaves, and I snapped some of the weights off my lines, and they went flying. So I got to work on that. But I'm happy with those reels. Jake and I also stopped at a couple other lakes. And he caught a nice. We brought our ultralights, and he caught a nice pound and 3/4 bass on his ultralight. Oops, I don't know. Maybe I wasn't supposed to say that. We were gonna convince Daniel that we caught it on a pole, but yeah, we got it on the ultralight. And I got I think I didn't get a good look or picture of the fish I caught. I'm pretty sure it was a redfin pickerel. Like with all pickerels, I didn't bring my net, and I got it close to the shore, and Jake grabbed the line, and it broke off and fell in the water. So I didn't get it. I didn't get to take a picture of it, but it did not look. It didn't look like a regular pickerel. I mean, I don't know if this is what they look like when they're in cold water, but I'm pretty sure it's a redfin pickerel. It was it had like a darker greenish tint to it. It didn't have the yellow like chain markings, and it had like a reddish tint to it. So could be my first redfin pickerel. It was probably, I don't know, 9 inches, 10 inches, 11, I don't know. But it's a nice fish. And then we went to another lake off of Butterfly Road. I don't even know what the name of it is, and got nothing there. I did get a couple of bites, I think. But that's the extent of the fishing that I've got in so far. The temperature here has been crazy. It's either real cold or it's warmer and it's raining. Like I got home from work today. It wasn't too bad out. It was probably 40, but it's supposed to rain, and it's supposed to get warmer tomorrow. It's supposed to be 55 or 60 here tomorrow, which is pretty good for the first week of February. But it's supposed to rain. It's supposed to be a bad rain, so there will be no fishing tomorrow. But under my goals, I printed them out so that I could read them. I'm going to try and make this quick. My 2017 kayak fishing goals. Number one, obviously, is to catch bigger fish. Yeah, I know. I keep joking that I'm a small fish guy, and I get discouraged easily, and then I go to the ultralight and I catch fish with that. But I want to catch bigger fish. I want to get personal bests on my on both largemouth and smallmouth, and this time I'll get a weight on the smallmouth. But that's my first goal, and it's measurable. These are measurable goals, I guess you could say, because you can measure how big your fish are. So I'll know if I caught bigger fish. The second goal is catch more fish. Which if I keep track in some type of log or something, that could be measurable too. I'll know if I caught more fish this year than I did last year. It won't be hard. My third goal is to fish more or different lakes. We pretty much fish the same lakes. I've fished Winding River Park to death. By now, I'm sure the 3 fish that are in there are probably wise to me, so I probably won't be catching any more fish in there. But we fished Assunpink a couple times. We fished the Ranasquan Reservoir until it gets too low. We've been to Rising Sun a couple times. Most of the lakes we fish are around here. I would like to go up to Round Valley in North Jersey. It's supposed to be huge and fantastic fishing. So I would like to throw the kayak on the trailer and take it up there and fish that lake. Goal number 4 is one thing I've wanted to do since the beginning, but I'm a little bit shy about it because I haven't done it. I'm still new at both kayaking and freshwater fishing. But goal number 4 is I want to enter at least one kayak fishing tournament. Southern New Jersey Kayak Fishing Club or whatever they are, they have tournaments. I'm working on trying to become a member of that club, whether or not I fish their tournaments. And I was watching a video last night. Also, there's another. There's one more person in New Jersey who does YouTube fishing videos besides the guys at Macho Yak TV, and I think his name is Kayak Bassin, New Jersey. I don't know. I'll put it up. I forget. But he's a young guy. He was talking on he had a live stream last night where he was talking about they want to do a fundraiser for the Rowan College fishing team. So they want to do a tournament to benefit that. So it's a good cause. So if he has it when I'm not working, or in an area where I can get to, I'd like to enter. Goal number 5 is I want to use different baits. And when I say different, I don't mean different brands or different. I mean and I'll do a baits video. You'll laugh. I have more baits than Mike Iaconelli and some of the other pros combined, and I haven't used most of them. So I want to, like tubes. I'll use tubes as an example. I have tubes. I've tried them maybe once for like 30 seconds and moved on to something else. I want to consistently fish different baits more often and catch fish on them. Tubes, I have some spinner baits and I've not used them. I have some chatter baits, I have not used them. I've kind of gotten away from using swim baits. It depends on what swim bait it is. I'd like to get back to fishing swim baits. I've got to learn to fish topwater, so I want to do all that this year. That's number 5. Number 6, this is a immeasurable goal because it's spending money. I want to buy a sit-on-top kayak, something like what Daniel has. Daniel has the Ascend 12-foot kayak, I forget the number. Or the one that Kayak Bass Fishing has. He's got a Wilderness, I think. Or even the Old Town Predator would be great too. I want to get one of those type kayaks because they're more stable. They're faster through the water, and you've also got more space in them, and they're easier to get in and out of. So I would like to get one of those. One of those 3 kayaks. Along with that, one of my other goals is to get Laura on a kayak at least once this year. I've been trying to get her to just hop in my Old Town and take it for a paddle around the lake, but she's very afraid of the water. So that's my goal for that. So and that's my goal list. This is probably going to be a long video, but I covered a lot of things. I'm not sure what else. I'm sorry for smacking the table. One of my other goals that I didn't put on here is also, it's not really a fishing goal. It's more of a filming goal. I'd like to produce better quality videos. Stop saying and 50,000 times. I don't even realize I'm doing it. Licking my lips, that kind of stuff. Rocking in my chair. Laura laughs at me because I'm shooting a video and I'm rocking in the chair while I'm doing it. I don't even know I'm doing it. So I want to try and get better videos. Stop smacking the table, because we've even just doing this, it's going to show up in the video. So I want to make better quality videos for you. So I can't think of anything else. I'm sure I'm leaving something out, but I appreciate. I really, really appreciate my subscribers for hanging in there. Even though I haven't put out a video in a couple of weeks. Between work and living in New Jersey, it's kind of hard. The days I work, I got one more day to work this week, so I should be sleeping right now, but I wanted to get this done before I hit the sack. So I'm on the midnight shift now, so I've got more time during the day, but I spent most of that time sleeping between shifts. So I'm off for 4 days the end of this week. So I don't know if I'm going to get some fishing in, but I'll try and get some videos in. My MTB and my LTB are due to come, so maybe I'll get on those when they get here. So thanks again to my subscribers for the second time. And if you're watching this video, thank you. Thank you very much. You guys are the heart and soul of my channel. Without you, I'd have no channel. And if you got a comment, suggestion, or a like, give me a like, or give me a dislike, and give me some constructive criticism. And thanks, and have a great rest of the day. Thanks a lot. Take care. God bless.
Bye for now.